I think we just got to continue to be detail-oriented, be detail-focused, and build on the things that build on our weaknesses, and spend time in the film room, spend extra time. We talk about being the first one on the field and one of the last ones off, all right? So spending extra time and then ultimately owning the ball, protecting the quarterback, and going and being violent in the run game.
What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back. Like I never left, and don't get confused. I know this is a brown outfit. No, I'm not switching sides. It's still Cowboys for life. I'm getting ready to take my youngest daughter out to dinner, birthday dinner, and things like that. That's why I've been MIA. But I appreciate y'all love and support. Thank y'all so much for getting me to 29K. We're now on the road to 30K. Yes, sir. So appreciate all the love. Thank y'all for the likes, shares, and support. Never gonna forget that. Now, you saw that clip in the beginning. That was Rashad Samples, Oregon State running back coach. That is what I call passion. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I swear I'm not. But our former running back coach, the guy that looked like this, he's not gonna cut it. He was never gonna cut it. We needed a revamp to the entire org. I hated to say, I said this the other day in my video. Shout out to y'all. Y'all got that video at 30,000 plus for the assistant coaches. Thank y'all. Y'all been running it up for the family, man. Cartel, I really do appreciate y'all. The word that keeps coming back to me with Brian Schottenheimer's staff is energy. These coaches got energy. Mike Solari, he looked like he been in the game long enough. He tired. He don't got much more to offer it. He might have the knowledge. He been coaching way longer than I've been watching football. But I'm just saying, like, we need energy and passion to drive these young guys they can relate to. And when I'm watching these coaches come about, these subsidiary coaches are important. And when I listen to Rashad Samples just talk, let me play the full clip for you and let you hear just how much passion he got for the game and what he has, like how he looks at the running backs in his running back room and what he would bring to the Cowboys.
A handful of practices. How would you assess your room and kind of the growth you've seen so far?
Yeah, I think we got a really talented room. Those guys in the room can play from the top to the bottom. And, I think we just got to continue to be detail-oriented, be detail-focused, and build on the things that build on our weaknesses, and spend time in the film room, spend extra time. We talk about being the first one on the field and one of the last ones off, all right? So spending extra time and then ultimately owning the ball, protecting the quarterback, and going and being violent in the run game.
When it comes to the recruiting side of things, what are the traits that you look for? I mean, everybody wants the biggest, the strongest, the fastest at every position, but what is a running back that plays for you? What are the traits that you look for that they have to have?
You got to love football. To get in a car crash every single play in the backfield, you're taking on blocks, you're taking on defensive ends, you're running up back, you're running in the hole with backers. You got to be a contact initiator, and you got to love the game. You got to love being back there. Obviously, you talk about speed. You talk about guys who can play with pace is important, right? The higher you get, the less speed starts to matter, right? You want guys with short area burst, short area quickness, who understands the line of scrimmage, where I'm inserting in the line of scrimmage, backer play. Really just students of the game. It's going to help so much when you got the talent at the running back position and you're a student of the game and understand how to split out, how to play receiver, understanding formations and how that changes the structure of the defense. I think it helps.
Nothing but passion. He is ready to go. I like all of that. You know what I'm saying? But there's also another candidate, Tashard Choice. And the Cowboys apparently are mulling over both the two. They said we should get an answer within the next 48 hours, I believe. Shout out to Clarence Hill for keeping us up to date on everything. But Tashard Choice, he has passion too. He just sounds a little different because they both different. I think Samples is from Texas, but Choice is a former Cowboy. And he coaches at University of Texas. I'm saying, shout out to the Longhorns, even though it was a tough loss this year. Listen, you can hear when he talks the passion he takes in being a Cowboy, which is important. You got to have passion for just being a Cowboy, period. You feel me? You can't just be out there. We're not like any other organization. I know we've been down bad as far as championship games and Super Bowl appearances, but you still got to take pride in putting that star on, because that's where it starts, foundation. I've been saying this in all my videos, brick by brick. We're rebuilding brick by brick. We cleared out the coaching staff. We're making changes. And if you look at our rival that happened to be in the Super Bowl that I don't like, you can see how much changes can happen in 1 year by clearing out the coordinators. They swapped both coordinators, changed a bunch of things, and look where they at. Now, yes, you can say they got a bunch of talent. Hopefully the front office is working on that. We have a decent amount of talent. We got to build more to there. We'll get there. But back to Choice. I can tell the type of energy they would bring to the room, the type of passion they would bring to the room. Let me let you hear Choice talk too. Just listen to how he talked and the passion he got for being a Cowboy. And then I'll talk.
How'd you like playing for the Cowboys?
The best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk trash. Like, we haven't won anything lately, but I still talk trash. I think we're going to win it every year. But for me, I saw how important winning is.
Mm-hmm.
And then from leadership, Mr. Jones, Stephen Jones, and then Coach Wade Phillips, and then Coach Jason Garrett, you just saw how obsessed the guys were at being great at their craft and how every Sunday mattered. Every little thing that you did mattered, being able to play in games when you're hurt, or just making sure you know the rules or what you got to do from top to bottom. That's how they ran their organization. And it's about winning and to put out a winning product. And so for me, I knew how important it was for the details, and I learned a lot. That's why I love it. And then the Cowboy fans are the best. No matter who's on the road or at home, it's nothing but love. Yeah. Unless you mess up on the field, you know how that.
Then they'll let you hear about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, you're the worst player in the world, and it's sort of hard.
So now you've seen both. You've seen Samples, you've seen Choice. And you can understand why the Cowboys are trying to add this to the room. The thing that throws me off is, why didn't y'all think we needed this last year, the year before last? I know Mike McCarthy liked to hire his friends. But come on, man. We was really behind the 8 ball on our sub coaches. Scott McCurley, Blasco, Solari, Mike Nolan at one point. All of these were Mike McCarthy's friends. And it really had us behind the 8 ball. I know at one point they might have been like top tier coordinators and subsidiary coaches. But nah. We needed an invigoration of youth, not just youth, because all our coaches ain't young, with passion, white cotton, passionate. Borgonzoni, passionate. Either we get Choice or Samples. They got passion. You can hear it. They take pride. They both said details. Notice the words. These weren't interviews for the Cowboys. These were interviews they did prior to even coming up for this job. But they both highlighted details. That's something that we have been missing the mark on as a Cowboys organization when it comes to on the field play. A lot of details are missed. And I'm excited about the possibility of both. If I'm going off those interviews, and I know this is a stupid way to pick a coach because this is not X's and O's, but I ain't the X's and O's guru. That's for y'all to tell me. I ain't gonna lie, I like Samples, man. Samples he just speak like he really wanted. I know Choice is a former Cowboy, but this isn't about picking former Cowboys. That's what get us in problems all the way. I mean, always. We got to pick former Cowboys. I want the best candidate. Samples' passion, you can see in his eyes. He locked in. But if we get Choice, I ain't mad neither, because I haven't seen him. His interview was a different type of interview. The tone and the questioning might have you answer questions differently. So I'm not going to hold it against him. I want both candidates because they're young. They got energy, and they're trying to, they're going to take pride in their room. And it's not that Blasco didn't. It's that I didn't see that type of passion from our running backs. But look, it's your boy, Mr. Roman. Y'all let me know, which candidate would you like? You know what I'm saying? Who you leaning towards? Are you just happy that the fact that the Cowboys are building a legit staff this time? Brick by brick, that's how we start. Get the staff in place, great coaches in place, free agency. All this will be for naught if you skip free agency. Great draft. Now we talking. Y'all have a good Sunday. I holla.